Hi, this is Devarajan once again here with an Agentic AI podcast.
This is the small wall. This is the small wall. The small wall. நான் கெட்டு போன குட்டி சுவரு இதுதான்.
So, welcome to the Small World podcast. Tier 1 support with conversational AI agent. Sounds interesting. Let's look into it.
If your name's on the pink slip, you are in the small wall. நான் கெட்டு போன குட்டி சுவரு இதுதான்.
To start with, let me set the context. Support is expensive, not just in money, but in time, burnout, and reputation. The first layer, tier 1, is usually where the same question comes in day in and day out. What if we could automate that layer? In this podcast, I'm going to show you how agentic AI can handle real customer calls, listen, think, and speak like a human. Let's get into it.
Yellow ready, damage steady. Yellow ready, damage steady.
So, before going into the architecture, I'm going to walk through a real use case. So, here is Marcus. I have a user persona. He's trying to understand his phone bill. He's not upset, he's just confused. He calls support to get some clarity and answers. What you'll hear next is the full conversation handled completely by our AI agent, Eva. No scripts, no edits. I swear I didn't use any of my sound engineering skills here. This is a very real conversation.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Tier 1 Support Center. Your call is important to us. Please hold while we connect you with an available support specialist.
Hi, this is Marcus. I'm calling because I don't really understand the recent bill charges on my account.
Hello, Marcus. My name is Ava, and I'm here to help you understand your recent bill. To get started, can you please provide your account number?
Yeah, it's 4537289114. Should I repeat that?
That's correct. Thank you. Now, let me take a look at the charges on your account. I see there is an additional charge for international calling during the month of April. Would you have made any long-distance calls recently?
No, not that I can remember. I didn't think those were covered under my plan.
I understand your concern, Marcus. It seems there was a mistake on our end regarding your billing information. Let me correct this for you. Would you like to proceed with the corrected charges or discuss other options?
Oh, that's great. Could you please go ahead and fix it? Thanks so much.
Of course, Marcus. I've made the adjustments on your account, and your updated bill should reflect these changes. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, that takes care of everything. Thank you so much for your help, Ava.
You're welcome, Marcus. Thanks for calling in and giving me the opportunity to assist you. Have a great day.
This is a very real conversation done by AI.
Roar from the street, hear the lion drop. CSK walks in, the noise don't stop. Boundaries fly like it's pouring rain. We hit hard.
How it works. So these are the steps, just an overview here for somebody who doesn't understand this more from a business angle. How it works. These are the simple steps. To start with, we have a call orchestration. Then we should know the intent. Then you should know the context that they are talking about, the reasoning engine. Then comes our voice engine, synthesis engine. Last comes our sequential dialogue delivery system. So the first step is to call setup will do this. It will pick up the call, it sets the mood, it welcomes the client and starts the flow. Then comes our intent detection where it listens and figures out what the customer needs. Then we bring in some AI thinking here. The model decides what the agent should speak or say. Then the voice generation, the reply is turned into real speech, and I use 11 Labs audio models here. Last is the conversational playback. The full chat is playback to the caller as though they are talking with somebody. And this loop goes on until the call ends.
Yellow ready, damage steady. Every ground is our confetti. Spinner pace, we break the code.
So now let's look at the technical architecture. You can see the drawing on this side. So number one is call triage service. This is used when the call is received, a greeting and a hold of music are played. The system starts preparing things in the background. Next comes the audio input plus the transcription service. The customer speaks. We transcribe the audio into clean, readable text. Number three is where things happen. We go and recognize the intent from the text. We analyze what was said, the tone, the urgency, and the intent. This will set the direction for the support interaction. Number four is our AI reasoning module. The local LLM thinks through a helpful, polite reply. It is based on real world support data, and I'm not using anything that's ready made, fixed, or anything. This is dynamic. Number five is voice generation. The reply is turned into like a lifelike speech. Last is the playback to the caller. We send the audio back to the caller immediately, then we wait for his reply and we repeat the whole thing again. And this exchange goes on until the call is complete. So now let's look at the demo. I did write a small application that will simulate a caller and you'll see the reply. And this is dynamic. I didn't make up anything. It's going to be generated on the fly and we are going to have a look at it. I will make the source code available. You can use it, break it, maybe even improve it better than mine. I won't be sending you a non-complete. Let's look into the demo.
CSK, shut it down.
So now you can see that I have an agent assist voice simulation app. These are the user personas I have. I have Jordan, Priya, Marcus, Aisha, and David. And I'm now going to trigger one of them as though they are going to call the call center. And let's take with Aisha. She has lost her cell phone while traveling internationally. So this is the use case, and she's trying to reach somebody to help her.
It's ringing.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Tier-1 Support Center. Your call is important to us. Please hold while we connect you with an available support specialist.
Hi, this is Aisha. I'm calling because, well, you see, my phone got lost while I was traveling internationally. It's just so frustrating. I really need to get it back. Or maybe at least tracked down somehow.
Hello, Aisha. My name is Ava, and I'll be glad to assist you with your situation. First, may I please have your account number? That should help me locate your device more quickly.
Oh, right. It's 4537289114. Should I repeat that?
No need, Aisha. Thank you for providing that information. Now, can you please tell me when and where did you lose your phone? And do you remember any specific details about its appearance or the last application you used before losing it?
Well, I lost it yesterday at around 5 p.m. local time in a marketplace in Paris. It's a Samsung Galaxy S20, black with a green silicone case and a cracked screen. The last app I remember using was WhatsApp, right before I got distracted by the street performers.
Thank you for providing those details, Aisha. I understand how important your phone is to you, and we'll do our best to help you locate it or provide further assistance if needed. Can you confirm that you have location services enabled on your device?
Yes, I believe so. My friend checked my settings last night before we went out for dinner, and she said everything seemed normal.
All right, Aisha. Let me check the status of your phone and see if it can be tracked down using its GPS location. Please hold while I do that for you.
Okay, take your time. Thank you so much for helping me with this.
Aisha, after checking your device's current location, it seems that it is still in the area where you mentioned losing it. Do you happen to know anyone nearby who might be able to help search for your phone?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's still there. Yes, actually one of my friends from home is studying abroad in Paris, and he lives near that marketplace. He said he could go look for it today. How do we get the exact location from you guys?
Aisha, I understand your urgency. The best way to share the device's precise location with your friend would be through a secure link that we can send to his email address or phone number. Would you like me to help you set this up?
Yes, please. That would be great. His name is Alex, and his email is alex_jones@email.com.
All right, Aisha. I've sent the secure link containing your device's location to Alex's email address. He should receive it shortly. Once he has that information, he can use it to help locate your phone in the marketplace area where you lost it.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I really appreciate your help and quick response on this.
You're welcome, Aisha. It was a pleasure assisting you with this issue. Thanks for calling. Have a great day.
So, as you saw, this is the whole conversation, and it even transcripted the whole thing, and these things were made on the fly, the whole conversation, and you can see here all these things were all generated. Even this answering by the agent and etc. were all on the fly by the LLM and the voice engine. So this is how you would do it. Maybe I can show one more example just to keep going. Maybe we pick up, we saw Marcus already. Maybe let's pick up David from here and see how it works.
Hello, David. Thanks for reaching out to us. I'm Ava from TIER-1 Support, and I'd be more than happy to help you with those issues. Can you please confirm your account number so that I can locate your information?
Yeah, it's 4537288914. Should I repeat that?
Just give me a second while I look up your account information. All right, I see here that you haven't enabled voicemail yet. Would you like me to help you set it up right now?
Yes, please. I really don't want to miss any important calls when I'm away from my phone. Also, how do I check my roaming settings? I heard there are some fees that can be avoided if I have the right settings.
Absolutely, David. To enable voicemail on your account, you can simply dial *62 and follow the prompts to set up a password and personal greeting. As for roaming settings, it's always a good idea to check with us before traveling internationally. Can you please confirm which country you'll be visiting?
Oh, I'm going to France next week for a business trip.
Great. For your trip to France, we recommend setting your data roaming settings to off and only use Wi-Fi when you're connected to the internet. This will help avoid any unexpected charges while you're abroad. Would you like me to guide you through the steps to enable this on your phone?
Yes, that would be very helpful. I'm not super tech savvy, so a step-by-step walkthrough would be great.
Of course, David. First, open the Settings app on your phone and tap on Cellular. Then scroll down to find Data Roaming and make sure it is toggled off. This should help prevent any unexpected charges while you're in France. Would you like me to guide you through these?
I think that covers everything I needed help with today. Thanks again.
It was my pleasure helping you out, David. Enjoy your trip to France and have a great day.
So you can see this the greetings, etc., and it's all generated or created on the fly by the LLM based on intent very clearly. Hope this served as a good example. Now maybe I'll walk through the source code quickly and give you some insights. Maybe you can try this very easily. It's pretty easy. So now we are going to see the source code. I'll quickly walk through the source code in Visual Studio Code. I'm going to turn my head this side because I'm using the other monitor here. So this is the first. I'll start with the prompt template. The prompt template is the one that decides the intent. It tries to tell LLM to read the intent and do the whole thing. For example, you can say that customer is name, gender, sound, tone. We give a tone and calling about scenario. And then the LLM tries to figure out what it should respond and based on the intent and context. I also put something like do not write account number, do not provide account number or only generate national spoken, those kind of things, because sometimes it hallucinates. So we'll have to be careful in writing this. It took me some time to get it right, but we can arrive at it. The next file I want to show is the LLM utils. Here, this is where the LLM is hit with the name, gender, tone, and scenario that we understand out of whatever they are talking. And I'm using Olama Dolphin Mixtral, a local LLM that is running in my machine here. As you can see that they are running here. And then I'm using 11 Labs. 11 Labs is a wonderful audio AI engine that they have, and it is not a free service. You need to have subscription, and I do have subscription because I have been involving myself in many audio projects, and this tool is very handy for me to do some things. So I'm utilizing that, and this is what it generates. And I use their API and network keys that we need to generate, and we have to use it. And the front end is the Flask API. That's where the start call, and we are trying to understand the conversation here. and then trying to generate the speech very clearly, the transcripts of the speech. And we are also transcripting it, as you can see that I am exporting it here. And finally, the front end that we saw, the simple HTML that triggers all the conversation as though somebody has called you. So it's a very straightforward application. The trick is only how to use the LLM and how to use the voice engine and how do you understand the intent. And this can really help you to solve your help desk issues.
Yellow ready, damage steady.
So with this, we come to end of this podcast. Hope you liked it. I would appreciate if you go to my YouTube channel and like it, put some comments there, and also subscribe to my channel. This will really help me to grow the channel and I can share more stuff and others can get access to it. And until next time, this is Srikant signing off. See you again with another Agentic AI application.
You are in the small wall. You are in the small wall. If your hands on the pink slip, you are in the small wall. If they cut, no goodbye, you are in the small wall. If your badge stopped working, you are in the small wall. If security walks first, you are in the small wall. 난 그때 보냈고 이슈를 이때다 이때다 난 그때 보냈고 이슈를 이때다 이때다. If your weekend won't last, you are in the small wall. If the third line's fake, you are in the small wall.